Hey guys, Shane Stars with DroidModderX.com, and I thought it would only be appropriate that I show you guys exactly what I was able to get this Black Friday. Hopefully you guys were able to find some pretty good deals. I did wrap up my Christmas shopping for the year. As you guys can see in the top of the closet over there, I know the lighting's not good. I was pretty much already finished with my Christmas shopping, and I don't guess my daughter really needed too much more in her stocking this year. And then you guys can see that I got plenty for myself. I was able to get this doorbuster at Walmart. It's the 23-inch Element TV. It was $75, and I believe it's probably 720p. If it's 1080p, I'd be very surprised. The way this worked out was pretty cool. I actually did not get there in time for the doorbuster. I was there, I guess, at about 10:30. We were walking around. There were none of these left. These had been gone a long time ago. There just happened to be a guy walking around with a buggy still at 10:30, 2.5 hours after this thing was put out on the shelves, and he was putting his TV back. So I found that surprising. This is kind of one of the things that we wish that we could have gotten, but we just couldn't get there in time. So I asked the guy if he was putting it back, and did he mind if I grabbed it, and he said, no, sure, you know, take it, it's yours, whatever. So I happened to score this $75 TV. Pretty proud of that one. And then another thing that I really liked was the Lord of the Rings trilogy on Blu-ray. I got that for $6.95. Was able to pick up The Dark Knight Rises. I believe it was $3.95. The Croods, that is a pretty new Blu-ray. It was $9.95. Normally that one goes for about $29.95. This Call of Duty 4, that's an old game, but I was still able to pick it up for $10. I guess it goes for about $19.99. So pretty good deal there. The Polar Express 3D Blu-ray, who knows what that goes for. I believe it's about $35, and I was able to get that for $17.99 at Best Buy. Here's a few presents for my daughter. Barbie, $5 at Walmart, and these normally go for about $11.99, $12. This Cinderella dress, also for my daughter, those normally go for about $29. We're able to get it for $10. One thing that people don't normally think about for Black Friday is jewelry. I got some pretty good deals. We went into Belk. I was able to get this Tanzanite ring. It is sterling silver, but you don't really know just by looking at it. The price tag said $400, and I was able to get that one for $75. So that's a pretty outrageous deal. That was one of the doorbusters, and it was still there at about 11 o'clock when I showed up at Belk. And the guy said that that was the last one. This garnet ring, it was $125. We were able to pick it up for $75. And then this garnet necklace was $100. We were able to get it for $35. A few other things here. The Brave action figure set. This normally goes for $30. We were able to get this one Thursday night before the Black Friday events started. Or, I'm sorry, Wednesday night before the Black Friday event started. And it was only $10 or $9.99. Then this Hot Wheels set. I'm not sure exactly what the deal was on it, but my wife said she got a pretty good deal on that. And then I also ended up going to Toys R Us. There was a lifelike monkey. I don't know, you probably won't be able to see it in this lighting. This is probably the big ticket item that I was able to get for my daughter. We've been looking for it for probably a week and a half now, and had not been able to find it anywhere else. I didn't get any kind of deal on it, just the fact that they did have it. But any of you parents that are looking for this, you'll be jealous. I was able to pick that up. It was $59.99, and I don't think that was on special or anything like that. I know that Toys R Us was advertising that in their Black Friday specials, but I think that's the going rate. I know Target had it for $49.99, but they didn't have any in stock, and if I would have known that Toys R Us price matched at the time, then I probably would have told them about that and got that one for $49.99. Well, anyways, guys, that is what I did at Black Friday. I think I fared pretty well. You guys can leave comments below. What did you guys happen to pick up on Black Friday? For the most part, the doorbusters, if you're willing to fight the crowds, your chances are slim, but you can sometimes pick up a doorbuster. Another thing that I noticed is that there were shopping carts full of stuff at the customer service counter, and if you wanted to go rummaging through those shopping carts, you probably could have found doorbuster things inside of those shopping carts. And like I said, there were just shopping carts piled up, just people with buyer's remorse. They filled up their shopping carts got to the register and realized that they didn't have enough money to pay for the stuff, and they just kind of left it behind. The only other thing that I've noticed is that we can always get pretty good deals on media. You guys can see all the Blu-rays and DVDs that we got. But anyways, guys, be sure to leave comments below. What were you able to score? What big ticket items were you able to get on Black Friday? I'd really like to know what you guys were able to manage to get. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel for more coverage like this in the future. You can find more of me at droidmoderx.com. We'll have the latest in Android and tech news. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at droidmoderx. Thanks, guys, for watching. Be blessed. I'll see you in the next one.